crushing it Wednesday. They feeling undefeated. Queens of the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christine, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not to be seated. You seen them in every arena. Ilya Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the GOAT. Who the one that slayed the Chupacabra? Your favorite girls.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. I mean, we crush it every day, but Wednesday is a special day. How you doing, my girl?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Today's Wednesday, and I'm doing well.
Yes. Good. Me too, girl. We have.
How about you? How about you?
Oh, let me tell you. I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good. I am so excited. We have so many good fights coming up. Like so many. Mark Nash, hello. Crystal, Crush 'em ladies. I believe in you. We believe in you, girl. We believe in you. Iceman, thank y'all. Everybody in our chat, like we love y'all. Y'all are so amazing. Y'all are so loyal, and we're definitely loyal to y'all too. Iceman, what's up?
I am rubbing off on Ronnie.
Ronnie Bravo.
I think I'm rubbing off on him because he went off on somebody today on Twitter, and Ronnie's like the nicest guy ever.
Oh, and really?
Said,
Ronnie, is she influencing you, Ronnie?
I think I am rubbing off on him because I was like, wait, this is not Ronnie. I had to look at the account, the profile, to make sure it was Ronnie, but it was him.
Okay, you gotta tell us the story now.
He said that somebody he was saying, I think he commented on a post about Josh Taylor beating Teofimo Lopez, and somebody said something slick to him like they always do. You know, everybody on the internet
because people can't have opinions.
Yeah, you can. So he was just like, so he got on Twitter and he was just like, somebody told me to cam up, but if I cam up, I'm gonna take your bitch. I was like, ooh.
Oh my.
I said, ooh, Ronnie, that is not Ronnie. Where did this come from?
HLD. Oh, okay. So they were hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's how they do on Twitter. That's why I'm just like, whatever. Do Queens in this thing. You already know. You already know we're about to do it. Because we have a guest coming on, but in the meantime, I'm gonna shout out to some of our sponsors. First, HCP, Hispanics Causing Panic, D-Style, and Calix Boxing. Today, they had Jenny Fuchs on. It was a great freaking interview. Y'all have got to go back and watch it. It was so good. And she was talking about how Regis is the reason why she's going to be fighting on DAZN whenever he's fighting as well, which I thought was great. They share the same strength and conditioning coach, Coach Evans. Shout out to my guy, Coach Evans. He's awesome. But y'all gotta watch the interview. Jenny,
so he helped her get on the card. He
did, okay. Which I love that because I really believe that.
But you know who she's fighting, right? Our girl.
I do know who she's fighting.
She is fighting our girl.
She is India. She's fighting India, and India is tough. India is tough. She's gonna bring it. And this is going to be really good. I love India. She's our girl. Jenny's my girl too. So I'm really excited about this matchup. I really am. But like even like bigger than that, like shout out to Regis. Like we're supposed to help each other
on the card. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that was a really good interview. So shout out to them. And then of course, shout out to Arthur de Tere. She always does our videos, and she's working on a badass logo for us. So I've been blessed enough to be able to sponsor boxers in the past, but now we're gonna do it as Women Crushing It Wednesday. And just wait till y'all see this logo that she's doing. It's icy. Is that the right word? Or should I say hot?
Either way,
it's gonna be good. Yes, Jenny, that was a great interview. Ronnie Bravo said he channeled the inner Nika today.
Yeah, because I was reading the tweet and I was like, damn, did I type this?
Yeah, exactly. Like, is that me? Is that me? Hey, so Twin Munoz, hey y'all, question. If somehow Tio beats Taylor, that would be his second pound for pound fight. He would have beaten 4 titles, 3 champions, beat and a title in second division. Would he make these major pound for pound rankings? I think so. I do think so.
I don't care for him anymore, so I really don't care.
And but you know what? This is
every time he talks now, it just makes it worse. He's more unlikable every time he speaks now. Like all the interviews he's done, he just needs to shut up and train and go to the fight. Like,
well, see, this is the thing. So people will like really see, and I'm probably a minority. I don't know in this, but like people are really upset when he said, you know, he wanted to kill Josh Taylor. You know, and it's.
Well, I wasn't so upset about
so
that because
harsh.
other fighters have said that before.
They've said it before.
Yeah.
They've said it before. And it's like, you know, Mike Tyson wanted to eat people's children. And, you know, it's like, this is boxing talk. This is what it is. But then, too, a few people were very offended by what Clarissa said today. She's got her fight coming up June 3rd to Conejo about, I'm going to fight you people. Ain't no Mexican going to beat me. And then she said, I'm gonna wear the colors and end up beating your Mexican. I'm Mexican. I don't care. This is fight talk. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, this is shit talking. So I wasn't really mad at Teofimo for saying that. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's like under Shakur, and then him. Like, I don't know
so
what it is.
Number one,
but when they
and
speak,
your number 2.
it just rubs me the wrong way.
No, I get it. I know. I got it. I mean, I do.
Maybe it's his father. And
I see that's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of his father. Like I've talked to Tio. I've had dinner with Tio. I have been to Tio's Airbnb with his wife and a group of others. And he's really a nice guy. He really is. And I think
he's not going to show you the monster side of himself.
No, you're right. I think he puts on that other side, you know. Yeah. Oh, what is it? Oh, I got it. Okay. So Iceman, Taylor got so mad at Tio, he left during the interview. See, I didn't see that. I haven't seen the interview yet.
I just saw the little clip of him walking away. I didn't see the whole interview. Well, I'm assuming that. Well, I don't know. I guess the interview was a little bit longer.
Yeah, I need to watch it. And I didn't see the whole face off, you know, with Clarissa and Conejo. I don't. Yeah, he did do that too, Iceman.
Yeah, the fighters say crazy stuff when
they do, and I'm fine with it.
So I don't really take that part. I just don't like Tio. I don't know. I just don't like it.
I get it. So somebody asked me today, like what I thought about the Shields fight and Conejo. So, you know, I don't just go for people if they're Mexican or whatever. Coach Amber, did you go to my gym today? I'm here. How you doing? So I really believe that Clarissa is going to wash Conejo. I've never been a fan of her. She's not that skilled, and I'm sorry. So I think it's going to be a wash. I would have loved for my girl Hannah to fight her, but you know she's.
We have to talk about that. We have to talk about that too.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that because
our guest is here now, though.
Our guest is here, Rashard Hicks Sr. Yeah, so we're going to get him on, and then we are going to get back to that. Hello, champ. How are you? King Shot Hicks in the house.
Hey, how you doing?
How y'all doing?
We are doing well. Welcome back. Welcome back to our home.
I'm glad to be back here. I'm glad to be back on.
I'm so glad. I am so glad. You know, we were talking about you earlier offline, you know, and looking at everything that you do outside of boxing. So I kind of want to touch on that. Because on your profile, it talks about you being first of all.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, because I did this when I was by myself, Christine. I want to see if the fighters when they come on, if they have like a little spiel that they want to do when they come on, like to introduce yourself, like
yes,
yo, it's King Shot Hicks in the house. So like, how do you know? Just introduce yourself to the people.
Okay, we're not putting you on the spot, but
no, you good. Listen. I am used to being on the spot. That's nothing new.
Okay.
What up, everybody? It's your boy King Shot Hicks. I am on. I'm back. I'm live in effect. Hey, it's your boy.
Yeah.
Love it. So for people that don't know who you are, tell them what your record is. You got something coming up, and then I want to talk about the other stuff you do too.
Again, my name is Rashad Hicks Sr. 13. I think I'm 13-1-1. Honestly, I think
that's what I heard.
Yeah,
7
13.
KOs.
7 KOs. Yeah, honestly, I listen. I just love to fight, right? So I mean, I really don't. So when people ask me about my record, that's kind of like I'd be like, I think I'm 13-1-1, and it's because I really don't keep up with the wins and losses and draws and all that stuff because I'm an entertainer. That's what I do. I like to entertain the crowd, I like to put on a show, and I like to fight.
And on that entertainer, so you have artist, comedian, actor. Let's talk about that. Like what is that about artists? Like what are you rapping? Are you singing? Do you play an instrument? Like man, what is it?
All of the above. No. No, I do sing. I do actually do art. I do art. I play the piano and I do sing. So I do all of those things.
Wow.
Once. I like to try to keep my mind busy, keep my body busy as well. That way I stay out of trouble and save money.
I like it. I love it.
Do you have any?
What's your sign? Because that sign is like full of talent. What sign are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio. Okay.
Yeah.
Any Scorpios in the house?
Like original recorded music?
No, I actually don't. Again, I just like I like to just play and then mess around. I do a lot of believe it or not, I'm TikTok famous.
Oh,
I can believe it. A lot of
TikTok
people.
famous. So yeah.
Okay,
so,
I just got on TikTok, so I'm new to it. So you're gonna have to definitely drop your TikTok so everybody can follow you and just see how famous you are.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm pretty known out in these streets. You know what I mean? I'm big out here. Look at that. See that? I have my followers is 109.8 thousand.
Oh my!
Get up there. I'm trying to get up
you
there.
serious?
So y'all see it. Y'all see my my tag is Shut Up Hicks. See, that's my stage name.
Okay. What is it?
It is Shut Up. It's at Shut Up Hicks on TikTok.
Okay.
Again, that's my stage name I use for my comedy. So
I love it.
And I get it because people say things and I don't have a filter in my mouth. So whenever somebody say something, it just come out. And all that time I was here, man, shut up, Hicks. So I stuck with it, ran with it.
I think I know somebody like that. She's on this panel and she's talking. Yeah, I don't have a filter.
Wait.
I do not have a filter.
Okay. So I'm gonna put you on the spot again. So your funniest act, right? Just give us like a smidget of something that you would say this is funny, having to do with boxing or whatever. What's how are you gonna make us laugh right now?
All right, so I literally I did this today. I literally did a thing today, and it is because I'm so tired of hearing this. It's like I hear women say this to me all the time. If I was single, I would eat your little ass up, and I'd be like, first and foremost, why would I want you to do that? That don't even sound interesting to me. I don't want to be ate up. What does that mean? Second of all, do I have a say so in this?
Right.
Rape, right?
You just telling me that if you were single, I
sounds
would be
so they're gonna violate you.
Yeah, right. I don't none of that sounds interesting to me. I don't get it. And then when you break up with a girl, they always tell you I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. Well, I hope not. And and you'll never find another person. You'll never find someone like me. Well, that's good.
Men do it too, though. Men do it too, though. Men do it too.
I'm pretty sure we do, but it's I'm like,
I love it.
Why do you think that's something that I'd want? If I find another one like you, then something wrong with me.
HOD said pause.
Yeah. So
Iceman
said, "Don't do girl jokes here."
And Iceman, he like to be a troll sometimes. That's why we've gotten on you before, Iceman.
Oh, I love you, Iceman. That's funny. No, but it's true though. I mean, if you think about it, I'm the best thing. No, I hope to God. I pray to God you're not.
Right.
You're never gonna find anybody like me. No, thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
You're right. Right. I tried that one before. I don't want to try it again.
Yeah, exactly. X is for a reason. Yeah, no, I love it. I think that's so funny. So do you do a lot of relationship stand-up or is it just whatever?
I do. So most of my stand-up is literally, I like to personalize my stand-up. I like to talk about things that a lot of people actually experience. For example, now that I'm a school teacher, most of my stand-up is
You
going
got a
to
lot
be,
of slashes, man.
man,
Comedian,
listen,
food
I
Yeah.
teach fifth graders, and these fifth graders drive me insane. It's
Oh,
like,
I bet.
why would I want to teach? Like, I'm insane. Like, why would I want to teach kids and come home and deal with my own kids? I don't understand why I did that. But
Yeah, you're a little crazy.
yeah.
I sent my kids away to school so I could get a break. So yeah.
They make you grow up. It's like it make you become a person that you never thought you could be. It teaches you patience. You know what I mean? So if I'm able to manage my patience with these kids, and when I tell you kids today,
Whew,
Yeah, I don't have
I
patience
admire you.
to put myself in them.
I admire you.
Big
So
kids.
do you teach do you have like a home room or you teach a specific subject?
everything.
Everything. Oh my. Yeah, you're smart, man.
Hey,
I could really help my kids with homework after 5th grade. So
man, listen.
I admire you.
That's another one of my slashes. I am 2.5 years away from being Dr. Hicks. So
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I love
You know what?
that.
Your name should be King/Hicks.
yeah.
I love that. That is
that's
so
good.
motivating. It really
Yeah.
is. It really is. So what about your parents? I mean, did they mold you to say, you know what, this is what you're gonna do, or was that something that you just found inside of yourself?
I was raised by my grandparents for the most part. But my parents, my father was ex-military. My mother was, she did everything in the book to take care of us. And I pretty much adopted who I am from my grandfather. My grandfather was a man that he very few little words. He don't say much, but he knew he loved you by what he did for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Old school.
Old
mentality.
school, yes.
Yeah. So I always kept myself busy by trying to stay out of trouble by doing everything I possibly could. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to music, playing music, because I used to hear my family on both sides play music all the time. Art had an uncle uncle and a cousin who draw. So I was like, hey, let me learn how to draw. When it comes to fighting, believe it or not, I used to get bullied all the time. All the time. I grew up with, the kids around the corner. I mean, used to fight every day.
Wow.
So, bullying kind of made me into who I am today, fighting. Believe it or not, I didn't start boxing until I was 25 years old. So
See, I was gonna ask you that.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna ask you what made you start boxing. So let's talk about that more. So being bullied and you were 25, what pushed you towards the direction of walking into that gym?
all right, so you ready for the story?
I'm ready.
You're right. F them kids. That's what I'm
F
saying.
them kids.
F them kids. I say that every day before I walk out the door.
I know that's right.
So here's a story. So I was a standout athlete in high school. Football, track, basketball, baseball. I did a little bit of baseball, not a whole lot of baseball. True story that my grandfather was inducted into the Negro Leagues Hall of Fame. So it kind of like the lineage was there. So I went to college on a football scholarship, and then I was also a standout track athlete. So I was up there. You know what I mean? I did pretty well for myself in high school and college. Come around, fast forward, it became too much of a job. So once I got done with that, I said, bump it, I'm gonna join the military. Joined the military, got deployed, messed around and got sick. Had to do something to keep my strength and stamina up. Came back from Iraq. There was a boxing smoker. My doctor said, hey, you're an athlete. Why don't you go back and to do this boxing stuff to help you gain your strength back and your energy back?
Wow.
Did the boxing smoker, won the boxing smoker. Once I won the boxing smoker, there was a guy named Ronnie Hughes. Ronnie Hughes, quick story about Ronnie Hughes. Ronnie Hughes was the only person to ever be Evander Holyfield in the amateurs. Ronnie took me on. Ended up winning a bunch of fights. I won the Golden Gloves. I won the state. I only had 26 fights because, again, being in the military, I had to in and out of the field. So, Again, I was 25 and I knew my clock was ticking. So I was like, you know what? Let me stop this amateur stuff, turn pro, and here I am today.
Wow. That is really something. You've done it all, and you're still doing it all. That's crazy. And then not only that though, but you were doing it well. I mean, you're 13-1-1, 7 KOs. That's pretty good. That's 50% KO.
Do you wish you would have started earlier?
No. because I don't think I would have adapted the love for it like I have now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So talk to us. You have a fight coming up.
Yes.
Okay,
against
talk to us about that.
Ivan
What's going
Vasquez, man. I've seen it. I seen Ivan. I seen him fight once before. Then I seen the film of him. I tell everybody, I don't do a lot of studying of my opponents because I know they're gonna throw a 1. I know they're gonna throw a 2. I know they're gonna throw a 3, 4, 5,
Mhm.
6, 7, 8. I know they're gonna do all that stuff. And they get their game plan is supposed to be the same thing for every person they fight, right? So they're gonna come with a different game plan. So I'll be dumb to watch what he do, because I know he's not gonna come with that same game plan. If he do, then that's on him.
Right.
I don't train for a specific fighter. I train to fight.
Got you.
And one thing I do give myself credit for is I think I have a great boxing IQ. I stayed out of trouble. The only time I've actually the L that I did take, if you know about that story, then you know I had no business being in that ring that day. No business being in the ring that day. And that's a testament to how sometimes boxing could lead you down the wrong path, and not everybody's for you in boxing.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
That's
Uh,
probably
There's a lot of people involved, and you got to be with the right people because there's a lot of snakes out
and
there.
that's kind of what it was. I had just came off of surgery, and you know, I want to tell this story because a lot of people don't understand the story behind it.
Yeah, please do.
So I fought Daniel Yelalusinov. He was a 3-time Kazakhstan Olympian, right?
Mm,
Gold medals.
yeah.
So I had just had major surgery on my elbow, where they cut me out my elbow open, 3 different spots, because I almost lost my arm. I had a pinched nerve that was cutting off the blood circulation from my arm. Arm went numb. The doctor said, "Hey, we got to operate." Got operated on. Boom. Right as that was happening, I just signed with Greg Cohen Promotions.
I know, Greg.
Well, if you know about Greg Cohen,
You don't have to say nothing else.
Right.
I got you.
I signed the contract. He knew I had surgery. They told me, "Hey man, we got this fight for you on DAZN Network against this guy, Yella Yusinov. He's 10-0. You're gonna be a come up fight for him. It's gonna be a test. Hey y'all, I just had the surgery. I'm not ready to fight yet. Well, you just signed a contract with Greg Cohen. Yeah, I get that, but I'm not physically ready to fight yet. I ain't got released. Well, that's okay. We're gonna take care of all that. How you gonna take care of that? Well, give me your stuff. We're gonna mail it off to this doctor in California.
They're gonna make a miracle happen, I guess.
Never met this doctor or talked to this doctor in California, but somehow he signed up for my paperwork.
he cleared you. Yeah,
He cleared me.
It
to fight.
happens.
without even seeing you or
Never seen him. Cleared me to fight.
yeah.
So I had. Here's the funny. I had the surgery in June. No, sorry, I had the surgery in July. They had me set to fight in September.
Mm.
I was 30 pounds heavy, and then this was how they got me even more, y'all. And mind you, this was stupid of me. Hey, you know, if this fight if you can make 147, you'll be fighting for a title belt. That don't make sense. It's not in my contract. No, because you know we this and that third. All right, cool. Well, let me see what happened. Y'all, I dropped 30 pounds in 3 weeks.
Oh, God.
Had to drop 30 pounds in 3 weeks. Made the 147, but if you even look at the video and look at the weigh-in, you can tell I was a zombie. I was a shell of myself.
Oh my God.
Got in the ring. When we was warming up in the back, I told my coach, "Hey, coach, man, I can't feel my legs. I don't feel it. I don't feel good." Walked to the ring. You can see in the video. I was a shell of myself. Got into the ring, could not move. Now, again, I think a lot of stuff was set up for that fight for me to lose. I got dropped twice. The second time I got dropped, was a hit behind the head, equilibrium punch. I ducked my head and got hit. It was legal punch. Whatever, right? I was still aware. I fell, turn around, look at the ref. He was stopping the fight. And I was instantly pissed off. Like, why are you stopping the fight? I'm looking at you. You ain't be counting. Like I get it. I'm his test. You're going to look the first out for me.
For sure.
Why you stopping the fight? And I think that me getting knocked down actually woke me up to fight, but they never gave me a chance to fight. So that put me in like be honest, put me in depression. And you hear a lot of fighters talk about it now.
Sure.
Been in depression right now. And it's real, man, because you
Yeah.
have such a you started building yourself up, and then this thing that that kind of jacked you up, throw you off. Now, the only reason I took the fight was because I got the message. Greg Cohen said, he don't take this fight, we dropping him. And I'm like, man, I just got picked up by this major promoting company. You know, I want to be dropped. Guess what happened after the fight?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You know,
Uh,
and for you to talk about this, it's so it happens all the time. Like
Mhm.
people in the business, they know. The people on the outside don't know. So they think, you know, oh, this guy, like they don't know the backstory. They don't know everything that you went through. This happens all the time.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
hate it because boxers, to some extent, are just pawns in this bigger game. You know,
Pawns.
and,
Pawns. Yes, ma'am.
yes, and
Mhm.
people don't get it, but I know it happens. I've seen it. It's happened to my guys. I get it, and it's sad. But you know what? You're on the come up. You're on the
Uh-huh.
come up. You
Mhm.
know, Twin Munoz says, has anybody ever gotten you confused?
Yeah, he do. He
for
do
Frank
kind
Martin.
of remind me of him. Now that when you said that, yeah.
Man.
Man,
Y'all
y'all.
favor a little bit. Y'all
Man.
do favor.
We do?
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna take that as a compliment.
I don't know.
I guess I'll take that. I don't know.
He's
I
like,
don't-
thank you. Thank you. No, no, I'm glad that you shared that story. I am. So after that, I mean, obviously you've been rebuilding and you're on the come up. And so how are things looking now? Like, let's talk about who's training you, if you're signed with anybody, like what's the plan?
Well, right now I have it's a crazy dynamic. I'm with Leroy Clark at Box Fit Nutrition. I'm also a trainer down there, so he trains me as I'm training. And the one thing I love about being a trainer is I can actually train people, and as I'm training them, I'm training my mind to see how punches look coming.
Oh, I like that.
You know
I
mean?
like that.
So I love doing it. I love being a trainer.
Yeah.
And I got Leroy Clark. He's down there training me, but I get a lot of guidance from Derek Collinsworth. That's my
Love
guy.
Derek. Shout out to
Man,
Derek.
I love
Yes.
man. Listen, I called Derek. I met Derek once when I sparred his fighter Robert Redmond, and Derek has always been like, he at first he was a fan of mine. You know, he used to tell me all the time, and then he'd be like, I called him once I left that contract with Greg Cohen Promotion, and I say, man, I need somebody to help me out with my fight. He was like, man, I'm not a manager. That's what he told me. I'm not a manager, man, but I would love for you to be one of my guys who I start managing with, because he has what's the kid, Quentin Randall, which is amazing fighter, amazing fighter. And I'm like, man, yeah, shoot, let's do this. And here we are. We had my very first fight after my 3-year layoff.
He's a real one.
Derek is a real one, man. He keeps it 100. Keeps it 100.
He has one of those personalities that he's a straight shooter.
Yes.
Yeah, like
yeah.
And I don't like sugarcoat, man. Like he told me, like this fight with Ivan. I know it's gonna be a tough fight, man. I know it's gonna be a tough fight. I know it. But I want that. You know what I mean? I'm about to be 40 years old. I like a test.
Yeah, and you seem like the type of person that wants to challenge yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Life ain't nothing without challenges.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And like I tell people, I done been in real combat. I done been where there's bombs and bullets flying. This ain't nothing.
Right.
This ain't nothing. This is just two men who actually want to get in the ring, and I would never down talk anywhere. I've never talked trash about any fighter I ever fought, and I've never shied away from a competition. I think you guys were there when I fought Castaneda.
Yes.
And that was tough. And I see both of them. I see Ivan just like I see Castaneda. They're both tough young fighters who come to fight, and the Mexican pride. So I know they're coming. I know he's coming. So it's like, what do I have left? You know what I mean? What do I have left in my tank? And I think I have a lot left, and I'm still doing this.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. No, I love that. So I didn't even tell Nike about this, but we were gonna play like a little game, and we're gonna just like name some things, and then the first thing that comes to your mind. So Nike, you want me to go first, and then you can just like
I didn't know that.
You're like, girl, why you do me like this? Okay. So let me see. So Stephen Fulton and Inoue. First thing that comes to your mind.
That's me on me.
That's on you.
Oh, first thing that comes to my
everything's on you.
Speed and technique. Speed and technique. That's what comes to my mind. I get a slight edge anyway because he's right now he's on top. He's on the top. But I like Stephen Fulton. Fulton is a technical fighter. You can see him thinking in the ring, and I love that. You can see him thinking in the ring, but that's a speed and a technical fight. It's a chess match.
That's good. That's really good. Nika, what you want to throw at him?
Okay, so are you heavy on social media? Like, well, besides TikTok, like,
Yeah.
so what do you
TikTok
think about
famous.
boxing trolls? You know, the fans that think that they know everything, and they
He's
know
like,
they know what they
boxing
know more than you do.
trolls. First thing that comes to your mind.
Yeah, boxing troll.
I want to put every boxing troll in the ring, just one round.
Yes,
One,
yes.
one round. Because I love the fact that any person that calls any person scared or ducking anybody that haven't fought before, just shut up. Because anytime anybody step in the ring, they're already playing with their life. So for you to say somebody's ducking or you're scared or stuff like that, I just want to just knock them out. Just shut up.
Absolutely.
Same way.
Absolutely. Okay. I got another one. Pizza.
Nasty.
See?
I agree.
Oh, wait, are you from Texas? Are you from Texas?
I'm from Florida.
Oh, you from Florida? What part of Florida?
Tampa.
Oh, see, I lived in Tampa for a very long time.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Tampa don't have good pizza, so then I can see why you say that.
So you can agree? You can agree?
I can see because I lived in Tampa a long time because my ex-husband was in MacDill Air Force Base. So yeah, if you ask him pizza and he's from Tampa, he's gonna say ill. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What you got, Nika? Then we got one more after that. We're gonna do 3 each. What you got, Nika?
Let's see. Hey. All right. So what's if you since you say you're into music and you do your own thing in music, would you ever write a song for you to work out to, like your own song?
Ooh.
Yeah, I definitely would. Yeah, absolutely.
You should get to it then. Get to it.
She's like, well,
like you said it. You see my wheels just started turning.
Yeah, so I said,
Yeah,
get
there
to
you
it.
go.
I saw the work, and I was like,
you got a fight coming up. You can make it happen. You know, you can make it happen.
Next one.
Okay.
Next one. Okay. So this is my last one. This is just the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay. First thing. Crawford Spence. Okay. I like it. Okay. All right. Nika, what's your last one? That was too quick, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to think of something.
Yeah. I don't have another one yet. If I wasn't ready, Christina. I wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready.
I seen Manzo. Is that face because I said Spence or what?
Yeah.
Yes, because
she's very
she is a big
disappointed.
Bud fan. She is a big Bud fan.
She is.
So I've had the privilege of being in there with Crawford, and I've watched Spence. Only reason why I say Spence is not because Crawford can't beat Spence. All right, not to Pablo Escobar Viva.
She's like, explain.
But Crawford, I think Spence is just too big of a natural welterweight / junior middleweight, too strong, and he pushed forward too well. I think one thing Crawford can do is he can change the aspect of the fight, but I don't think we ever seen Spence hurt, and we've seen Crawford hurt. And the telltale sign is what happens to Crawford when he gets hit by a real welterweight.
But when you say hurt, I don't think I've ever seen Crawford hurt.
He got hurt by Gamboa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? And wait, you don't think that Ugas hurt Spence?
No, I mean with that shot, I mean anybody gonna get hit.
Well, that's the same thing.
I don't know, because Spence was looking down when he got hit. So even if he was looking up when he got hit, but what about when Crawford got hurt by the mean machine?
Gave him time to put his mouthpiece in and everything. So I don't know.
Crawford got hurt by the mean machine.
He didn't get hurt. He was just like, that wasn't hurt. He got up. What did he do? What did he do when he got up? When he got up, what did he do? Just answer me that. When he got up, what did he do?
I mean, yeah, he won the fight. He got
but
dropped.
how did he do it? How did he win?
I mean, he stopped him.
Okay.
All I gotta say is I'm not a betting woman, but if I was, I know where I'm gonna put my money, but I'm not gonna put it out there right now. Listen, people that know me know.
I love that fight, man. I love that fight. I hate to have to pick, Right, if
Right,
I
right, right.
do have
Because
to
they
pick-
are
That's
the
why this is
top
such a good
dogs.
fight.
They are the top dogs. This
Right.
fight is beautiful.
I give it 45. I get it 55-45 Spence.
Yep. D. Jones Spence has been hurt. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Crystal, she knows her stuff. She said Crawford was hurt by Gamboa in the 9th. Crawford boxed backwards, forward, his IQ level with combo of footwork. That's true. That's true. You know what? But
Yeah.
They're not gonna let you and just let you do all that.
But again, one thing that Crawford does is he got people that he fought allow him to have footwork. Spence is gonna cut that ring off.
Yeah. So Stephen Pope, huge fight. This is what we got to highlight this because this is the mega fight. This is a mega fight.
Like what
Jiffy,
fight do you think in history
you
compared to this fight?
You're based out of Texas now, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know. That's why.
Yeah, I'm
I think
here.
that's like leaning towards Spence.
But the thing is, I'm very.
And then
Joe
says, why was Spence looking down for his teeth during an exchange? That's concerning, and people seem to overlook that. It's a fight. What are you doing?
I'm not overlooking it. I just think that he heard it so much that he won't make that mistake again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's fair. That's fair. Crystal said we can go on all night with this. We really can. We really can because the points on both sides are amazing. Yeah. I'm just happy that
fight.
Christmas is coming in June.
I think the only fight,
July.
The only fight.
I'm thinking about my birthday. My bad.
To me, the only fight that would top this fight would be if Canelo fight Benavidez.
Oh no, no.
That's a big fight, but I don't know if it's bigger than.
No, it's a big fight, but no.
And the reason why I said it is because it's Mexican versus Mexican.
No, you're right. You're right. But we got top dog versus top dog, and this has been for what years?
I think top dog when it comes to top dog versus top dog.
You're right. You're right. But I think, man, I don't know. I don't think it could beat it. I really don't.
It'll come close. I'll say it come close.
It will be close.
It'll come close.
Yeah.
But
it'll be close. It'll be close.
Wait for this Crawford and Spence fight, and I just think. And if you guys want to know my true response to this, okay? I think because they always been talking about this rematch clause, that each fighter is going to want one each to cause the trilogy because it's going to be good for boxing. It's going to be good for Vegas. And
absolutely. It's business.
At the
end of the day.
They're going to activate the rematch clause.
It's going to be a trilogy. I think it's going to be 1-1.
For sure.
The final fight, and I say that because they keep talking about the rematch clause.
But I love the fact, and I just love the fact that Bud said after I beat Spence, I'm going for Charlo. I love that. But I love that confidence, and I love that.
It sounds good.
It sounds so good, and I love that. It keeps the juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like yes, I love it.
Crawford's a real fighter, man. You can't say nothing about Crawford's a real fighter.
That's right.
He's a real fighter inside and out of the ring because he lives boxing outside. He don't
He's
drink.
So humble, man.
He don't do none of that stuff.
He is. Yeah, they're both humble. They really are. Like I know both of them. They're both humble.
Between fights, he's just now been walking around, around fighting weight because he knew this fight was probably going to come around. Yeah. But he was always blowing up. You never caught Crawford like that. Crawford stayed.
You're right. You're right because just Crawford. But here's the difference. Here's the difference between Crawford and Spence. Crawford has true fighters around him. That's the difference. Spence has Charlo around him. Mm-hmm. Crawford has a camp full of young guys.
For sure.
Shakur. He has Shakur around him. He had what's the Marine?
They have Keyshawn.
Yep.
Harry. You're talking about Harry.
Nelson. Has Steve Nelson.
Yeah.
Bubakar. He has a stable of fighters around him, so he stays not only training with them but teaching them the game.
For sure.
He embraces.
And he's good in the corner too.
Yeah, he embraces that I'm a role model. He embraces that I'm a role model for these guys.
For sure.
So as a role model, he sees because it's the same mentality that I carry inside my gym, right? I know these kids are looking up to me, so I can't be in the gym going half
Right.
I can't be in the gym blowing up. I can't be walking around. Like, one thing that makes me disappointed about Spence, and just hear me out.
I'm
Spence
here.
would be on camera. He'd be on camera, and you can tell he's drunk.
Yes.
You ain't never seen. You've
Very
never
much
seen
so.
that. Never seen that from Crawford.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
Bad.
Never.
Like, I feel like Crawford's like, if he has been drinking, he's like, hey man, get me off that film, get me off that camera.
Yeah.
He don't drink. He doesn't drink.
No.
Sorry. This is just.
No, and you know it's all about choices. We all have choices in life,
Yeah.
whether we're boxing or not. It's all about the choices. Breaking news: Crawford
Yeah, but has this
came out. Turns out,
You got that dog in him.
got that.
and that discipline. There's all discipline because
Yeah, that's
discipline to
true.
not-
That's true.
when you make that money like that, and it's easy to go out and party and drink and do all that stuff. So you have to have discipline to not indulge in those kind of
Mhm.
activities.
Very true. Very true.
I'm just happy. Like I said, Christmas in July, Nika. So we like Crystal said, we can go on and on. So what's your last little question?
Okay.
That's a quick
I
answer.
guess without revealing too much, like, what are one of your weaknesses in boxing, and what are you doing to fix it and work on it?
Really? That's what you're gonna ask me?
Yes. Because I feel like a lot of fighters have a lot of weaknesses and they don't work on it. They just work on what they think is gonna help them win the
Well,
next
that's
fight.
so. Again, without me sounding overconfident or cocky at all, and again, this is me saying this as humble as I possibly can say that. Every weakness that I have had, I worked for it to not be a weakness.
Okay, so that's a great
So
answer.
I don't feel like I have a weakness, or I don't have a weakness yet. Now, after the fight, I'll go watch the film and I'll find something. I'll call it an inefficiency. I won't call it weakness. Right.
Do you see any weaknesses in your opponent coming up that you think you're gonna exploit?
No, because I don't want to tell you, because he gonna
Yeah,
watch
because he
this
said
and
he's
he
watching
like,
this and he'll be
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna work
yeah,
on that.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
I know. No.
Yeah. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
No,
So how you see yourself
no,
winning this
not
fight?
today.
Are you going for a
I'm fighting at
knockout?
Here's the thing. It's funny. I'm fighting at. I'm a junior middleweight this fight. But this will be my last fight at junior middleweight. I promise you that. Right now I'm at 155.
He's tired of these women saying, "If I was single," he's like, "Nah, I need to bulk up a little bit.
Yeah.
Bulk up a little bit."
You know, and it's funny. You know what's funny though. You know what's funny? It's like, again, please understand when I say this. I love bigger women. I love bigger women. It's just that I'm too small for them. Like, yeah, they want to feed me all the time and want to get mad when I don't eat my whole plate.
But you know what? They can eat your plate.
Yeah, but thing is, I might want to save it for later.
And then that's the worst thing. The
He's like,
worst thing to do
I want to save it for later.
Yeah, no, because the worst thing is when you have food saved in the refrigerator and somebody eats it, and you just know
that's
you're
the
about to
worst.
go to heat up
That's the
some food
worst.
and it's gone. Boy, I used to go off.
Because
got
you're thinking
kids.
about it all day,
Yeah, like,
all
ooh,
night.
when I get home,
He's
I
at
got that-
school dealing with
I
these
got that
badass
leftover steak
kids,
and mashed
thinking
potatoes.
about his Chinese food in the refrigerator, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
So I have a 17-year-old daughter. My daughter is amazing baseball player. But she's in Florida. But I got my son here. My son is 12 years old. My son's my height. My son is ranked right now in the state of Texas. If you look it up on quarterback hit list, Rashard Hicks Jr. He is ranked number 2 quarterback.
Congratulations.
Number 2 quarterback in the state, the number 20 quarterback in the nation. Again, he's only 12 years old. The kid eats everything. When I say everything, everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's the age, especially as an athlete.
Like he takes, like, I look in the refrigerator, but here's the thing: when he'll take it and he'll take it to his room, and then he'll like hide it like in the corner and forget he left it there. So when I be like, "Yo, who ate my food?" I didn't eat my food. Then I go look in his room. The damn plate is right behind his bed. I'm like, dude,
Oh, that would irritate the shit out of me.
like, if you don't steal it, be a smart thief.
Right. At least go take it
Wash
to
the
the
plate, put it
dumpster.
back.
Hide the evidence, fool. Like,
That's so funny. That's so funny. I love it. Crystal said you need to be in Vegas. You need to see this fight up close and personal.
dude,
and then Twin Munoz is getting on you, Nika.
Because
Why
I
are you
was asking
trying
about
to be
his
the
weaknesses.
Mongolian
I mean,
mole to Dr. Shaw's Ryan Garcia? Just kidding. Don't curse me out.
I just wanted to know because you know why? Because you sound so confident. So I wanted to see if there are some things that you like would work that you need to work on because you sound so confident in everything you do. Like you're a teacher,
if it's one thing
you're in the military, you're a singer. I'm just like, damn.
If it's one thing that I know I need to work on, it was my conditioning. So I made sure I pushed it to my max. Again, I'm at 155 right now, and I got 2.5 weeks left to go to the fight. So that tells you right there, my condition is
absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, so I put in 10 rounds of sparring. Did you see my face right now? I didn't want to
say nothing.
10 rounds of sparring.
It doesn't look like
10 rounds of sparring a day, and you know, so again, one thing about fighting is we all have to be confident fighters, but deep down there's a little nervousness there because we know only one punch can end everything.
Sure.
So I make sure that I'm staying on top, making sure that I'm eliminating all the distraction, because that's one thing that, if you ask, one thing was my weakness. One thing is probably I allow too much distraction because I do so much. So it's like I'm trying to be doing this and doing that and doing this, doing that. This camp, I'm here.
Jiffy says she can't stand you.
She knows it.
Jiffy said I can't stand him.
I love you too, Jiffy.
We love Jiffy too. Shout out to her, girl.
Shout out, Jiffy. Yeah.
That's good. No, those are good words, Crystal. Believe in yourself. So last words, shout outs, whatever. Where can people find you? Can we watch the fight? All that good stuff.
So I'm horrible at this marketing stuff right here, but
that's okay.
Let me see.
Take your time.
You can
do everything else.
I gotta look at. I'm literally looking up my Instagram name, right? My Instagram name. You find my Instagram at King_Shad_Hicks. I already gave you my TikTok. I believe it's at Shut Up Hicks. You look at me on Facebook. It's King Shad Hicks. All that good stuff. I want to give a huge shout out to Derek Collinsworth over there down there in Houston. Also, my trainer here in Killeen, Leroy Clark, Senior. And give a shout out to you guys, because again, you guys really put on for me, and y'all helped me market us up. And then I heard y'all, especially like I said, since I talked to you guys since the Heido Castaneda fight, you guys have always been positive, motivating for me, and y'all don't call me old like everybody else call me old. So thank y'all.
How could we do that? No, we could never do that. I mean, you could be my son.
Yeah. Listen, I'm about to be 39 years old. So
baby. You're a baby. You're a baby.
Well,
no.
They call me old, and I'm only like 3 years older than you.
Right. I'm like,
I'm 42,
we don't use the old word here. We don't do that. We don't do that at all.
And
no, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you coming on. You got to come on again. I mean, after this win, you know what I'm saying? You got to come on again. So we loved having you. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And maybe next time you can sing for us.
So get ready. Get ready. Next invite, you sing.
Okay. I ain't scared.
Or you have a walkout song that you wrote for yourself ready too.
Or you know what? He could even do something for Women Crushing It Wednesday. I'm just saying.
Women crushing it.
You trying to, girl?
I'm just saying.
You trying to get people slide in my DM?
I mean, you know.
I'm dry. Mess around. Have an OnlyFans page by the time you talk to me.
Okay. I mean, hey, do you, boo? Get that money. Get that money. No, that's good.
Thank you.
No, we appreciate you so much. And please let us know where we can watch if we can. We'll post it. We're going to let everybody know, and come back and see us real soon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you. You have a good night.
You too.
Okay, he was so fun.
Yeah, maybe
that was great.
I want him to write a walkout song for his next fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Write a walkout song, and then he can do something for us too.
Yeah,
I love
we can have
it.
We can have like different variations.
I love it. I love it. I thought he was great. He was so entertaining. He was awesome. You know,
he has a personality, so he is easy to talk to.
Yeah, see, we love that. We love the guests like that. Twin Munoz, I'm a young looking old man when I hide the grays. I mean, sure. I mean,
like, you know what? But the people that call us, well, because they don't really call you old, Kristen, because because you're really nice. But me, when they call me old, the people that call me old, they look older than me.
Nika, they do it, but they don't do it in my face.
Yeah,
They just talk behind my back, but that's okay. That's
But
okay.
the,
I'm like, okay.
the nasty looking bitches that dare call me old, they look older than me. So the audacity to
And everybody knows you don't look old, you're not old, and you're gorgeous. So, you know.
But I am older. 42 is older, but I don't think
Girl, please, you are not old.
For a bitch that has work already done on her face and she's like 10 years younger than me and you look older than me, you have other things to worry about.
No, you're gorgeous. So that's why I don't even worry about that at all.
You know, I don't like, well, no, HLD will tell you. I forgot what was said. What did I post, HLD? But he had commented on the tweet that I said, and he was defending me, and I thank you and I appreciate you for that. But then the guy jumped on him and, you know, calling him all types of simps and shit like that. But like, and now he sees why I can't really hold back when people talk shit. Because
no, I know, I get it, and they come at you
boxing,
hard, and you're
feelings about boxing to like disrespect. And there's another motherfucker who did that too. I told you, but I don't even know if I want to give him shine.
No. We're not even gonna name their names.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that on my live by myself.
Nika, you're 10 years younger than me, girl. You are gorgeous, honey.
No, but you see, you don't even look. We look like we're around the same age.
No, it's
there's
girl,
no way. There's no way
you're
age that you are. So
yeah, no, I don't even worry about it. But you know what? Okay, let me see. Okay, so let's go back to, we were talking about the fights that are coming up.
Oh, well, we were talking. Well, what I wanted to get back to was the
Hannah Gabriels.
Yes,
so the Hannah Gabriels.
I know that's your homegirl, but I'm
that's my girl. I love her,
but
and I want to believe what she tells me. I talked to her on the phone extensively. She was very I mean, of course.
I didn't buy that story. I'm sorry, I just did not buy that story.
No, it's okay. It's okay because it sounds bad.
And then they have the excuse like right there ready to go. So it's like, you know, you tested for testosterone.
I think the only thing was and this is what she had told me, was that the commission knew that she was using this certain medication that was topical on her dog, and they were like,
they didn't buy it either.
Put it in, you know, whatever. And then when it came closer to time, it's just like, oh wait, hold on. But they had known ahead of time.
That's why I feel like if she tested maybe the levels that they called it off, it was something more to it. So I didn't buy that excuse.
We do have to wait for the levels report. We do.
I'm sorry.
Because a lot of times, like, I'm going to give you an example. And Jenny was on Hispanics Causing Panic today. So before the Olympics,
I remember that
she had been kicked off because she had levels. Okay. So, and everybody was like, oh my God, she's a cheater and blah, blah, blah. Well, we all know what happened with that. And it was true. And that was like a real deal.
Yeah, but she ingested something. It was
no, she did. But she did not
probably more than once. But I just feel like, I don't know. The dog, the rubbing the cream on the dog, it was just like too convenient right there. And not to mention, like, her body don't look the same. Like, she looks more muscular.
More cut up. So she's always been muscular.
Yeah. But not like
but you're talking about like the cut up. Yeah. And I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna obviously, like I said, until I see the
that's
proof.
just my opinion.
No. Yeah. I get it.
I just didn't buy that story. I feel like people always have,
when I see the proof, then it's gonna be different.
They have like a book of excuses that they go down that haven't been used yet, and I just feel like that's how they go, because if they knew it and they tested her, then there should be a level report too. There should kind of like, you know, I don't know. So, and then if she knew that was a
congratulations.
You can rub your dog with gloves on if that was the case. If you knew that it had testosterone in the cream, why you don't put gloves on and rub your dog?
Right. No, Jiffy. Yeah.
I don't buy that.
Jiffy. That's a good one. Boxy Battles, congratulations to your son about to graduate. Bravo. That's huge. That topical ointment will not produce the high levels that straight testosterone. No, I get it. I just, like I said, I just
You're just
learned.
waiting for the whole reports and stuff to come out.
I just
Make
learned, like I said,
Yeah.
because of the Jenny situation. Let me just sit back and just see what happens, see what comes out, and then it is what it is. I mean, that's it. You know, that's my girl. I love her. I get it, and I can be biased. I'm not gonna lie. I can be biased about a lot of people, but that's just my personality. So we'll just wait and see what happens, and then you know,
We shall.
it is what it is.
I just
right?
I just like, if you, to me, just thinking, if you knew that this cream had testosterone in it, why wouldn't you put a pair of gloves on to just rub your dog a couple of seconds?
No, I get it. I'm yeah.
So that is just not.
There's a lot of things that we have to like worry about too. Like if I have an injury in camp and I'm putting some CBD, you know, cream on me, I can't go then and like touch an athlete or like whatever. So yeah, I get it. Like I have to be very careful too, even what I do, because of not because of me, but because of athletes that I work with. Twin Munoz said, asking for a friend, where do they sell that cream?
Well, I saw
crazy.
people post, like Lou DiBella post a picture of the dog.
Yeah.
And then the cream that the dog was. I don't buy it. I don't. Well, I'll wait till the reports come out with the levels, but I just feel like she could have worn gloves if that was the case. If
you're right. So that fight's not going to happen. I mean, she's already 40. So then they get Cornejo, and it seems like Cornejo was like ready to go. So I'm like, that was kind of weird to me. And I'm sorry, Cornejo, she's just not the best fighter. So I don't know.
But it's gonna be like
I do know. Right? It's gonna be a wash.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a wash. And she looked very nervous. And like I said, a lot of people were offended by some of the things that Clarissa was saying. But you know what? It's fight talk. I don't care. I don't care. But you know, of course, anything goes. Like if she can say things, the other person should be able to say that. It should go both ways.
Both ways, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, Tony. Because that's why they were so mad about B-Hop touching it. Because you can do that, and then you can totally screw stuff up. Yeah, exactly.
But you said that the commissioner already knew about this cream. So this is the way my mind
reported.
Works. Yeah. So my thing is like, she probably knew her test was gonna come back dirty. So she was like, well, you know what? I did rub my dog with this cream. So you know, just a heads up.
That's a possibility.
They're no gloves. So
absolutely. I don't put anything past anybody or anything. It's true. It's true. I don't. So what do you think about the Shields and Cornejo fight? Like, is it a wash or wipe?
Well, I mean, I see a lot of people saying that it's going to be a wash. So, I mean, that would look good for her in her hometown, you know, for this fight. But I think she's due for one. Her last fight was a big fight, you know, out of the country. So she's allowed to have this easy fight.
For sure. Why not?
Sure. So get your money.
Yeah. It's cool. Whatever.
She did her big one, her last fight. Out of the country, so she's allowed to have like.
That's true. I agree. And she looked really good. She's been looking really good.
Yeah. I think she got a new stylist or something. Like she's like,
come
around, she's just like,
girl, you go, girl.
You're gonna see this. I'm sexy. I'm boxer. Like, you know, it's definitely stuff.
Yeah, she looks really good. And then we have the Teal and Josh Taylor. Like, I know how you feel about Teal, but it's like, is this gonna be more competitive than we think it's gonna be? I mean, really, just like putting all like the personal stuff aside, do you think it'll be more competitive than most people think, or you think it's just going to be a wash one way or the other?
I don't think it's going to be a wash, but I think Josh Taylor is going to me, he's just locked in better, and I feel like Teofimo is trying to convince us that he's locked in. You know, the talking that he's doing, he's trying to convince us that he's locked in. I already feel like Josh Taylor is locked in. He don't got to do the talking, you know, you'll just show up night of the fight and prove it in the ring. But, you know, Teofimo getting on all these like the YouTube channels and talking reckless and doing the most, I feel like he's not he's not locked in like he should be honest. But
Yeah, and I think I had heard somewhere, saw somewhere where his wife was divorcing him. I mean, but I thought they were already separated, then back together. So like he's kind of putting it out there that his mind's not right. And I'm thinking, is he already trying to make excuses?
Yeah, well, I was going through a divorce. Yeah. And you know,
so
and
I don't know
that these fans are like talking his wife because she's divorcing him, but they don't know the story behind closed doors. Because I feel like if people knew, they would not talk shit about her like they are. You should see some of the things that people are saying about the wife. Disgusting. But like, y'all don't know what happened behind closed doors. Trust me, that lady's divorcing him. She got a good reason. She has a very good reason.
That's true.
So,
that's very true. Tony, we were talking about that, like the take his life. You know, it's boxing talk. Like, I mean, Mike Tyson did it. Like, there's been so many. So that doesn't bother me.
It's shit talking.
It doesn't bother me. Yes, whenever somebody dies in the ring, like it is tragic. I hate it. That's the worst part of boxing. But I think leading up to the fight, trying to sell it and just a shock, like the shock value.
It has us talking with it.
They do it.
We're talking about it. That's what that's what it's for. Like it gets you talking about it.
Exactly. And HOD, it's going to be a war. That's for sure. What you think about Reynoso saying that he didn't get no offer from Samson? Then he screenshot and put it out there IG 2 hours ago saying Reynoso lying. He didn't get offer. You know what? I haven't seen it yet. If it was put out 2 hours ago, I haven't seen it.
I didn't see it either.
Go back and look at it.
But I don't feel like Canelo is ducking Benavidez, if that's what we're saying.
I don't think so either.
I don't think
so either. And then our last guest that he thought that Benavidez and Canelo would be bigger than the Spence Crawford fight. No way. Yes. Is it big? Yes.
Yeah, but I want
to kill. Yeah. Is it bigger? No.
For individuals, it might be that the case, but for me personally, it wouldn't be a bigger fight. You know,
yeah, for me,
it might be a bigger fight for another person who's Mexican and they like the Mexican world. Like it might be a bigger thing for them.
Right.
Each his own, but
and I'm Mexican.
Personally, I don't feel the bigger fight.
Yeah, exactly. Who sells more tickets in Detroit, Alicia Baumgartner or Clarissa Shields? You know what, Mike? I'm gonna have to go with Alicia. Like I really do think Alicia would sell more tickets. What about you, Nika?
I think only because she has the big backing of like the zone and everything, and Eddie behind her. That's the only reason why. But I feel like when people think of Detroit and female fighters, they think more of Clarissa than they do Alicia.
Well, I mean, also like the fans love her. Like, I mean, I was accused of being a hater to her. I'm not. Like,
you were rooting for.
Just because I picked a side.
But y'all personally know each other, so why wouldn't you be rooting for her? So just whatever.
Right, exactly. But I think Alicia.
But and her father jumped in and defended you. Just like people are allowed to root for who they want to root.
Right. No, I love
her own father said that, so it's like
yeah.
Kind of
random side note: Joey Gamachi, who helped Tio with the Lomo, has also helped Waylon in his good performance versus Fury. Just found that out today. Somebody good needs to hire him. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they do. And I think Tio would do really, really, really good if he left his dad. I think sometimes the dads can be a deterrent, and they're not the ones that have to get in the ring and take the beating, but they're the ones with the biggest mouth.
Definitely a deterrent. And the thing is, his dad rubbed off on him with the shit talking, like the shit talking. His dad talks crazy, and now he's sounding like his dad, and I think that's what's irritating me. Like, every time he talks now, I like him less and less. So,
yeah. So we've talked about this a couple of times, Stephen Pope. The thoughts on Tio saying he's going to take Josh's life. I feel like, and I think Nike agrees, is boxing talk. We've heard things from many people, many boxers in history, many things, and it is, of course, obviously when someone does die in the ring, it is tragic. We hate it. It's the worst part of boxing, but this is part of it. The build up, the shock value. It's like, what else can you say? Like, really, what else can they say to shock people into like, paying attention to them or putting all eyes on
shit talking. And I don't like him, so if I'm just saying it's just shit talking, it's just shit talking. I don't believe he really wants to kill him.
Yeah.
Wilder said it, Mike said it, like that's just part of the shit talking in the build up. Like I don't really think he wants to kill him. But it just like everything that comes out his mouth now, it just Like when it's it just sounds cringe. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know. So when he loses this fight and they interview him, that's gonna be an epic interview. I feel like it's gonna be a massive meltdown.
Well, I mean, so I do media, whenever we go to fights, and there's other media people here on, in the chat, and they can say, like, if you want a for sure interview, all you gotta do is go to Tio's dad, and you can get the interview.
No, but I'm saying, if Tio loses this
he's
fight,
ready. He's always ready.
The post fight interviews that they do inside the ring. I feel like if he loses this fight, that interview is gonna be like,
right.
He's gonna have a meltdown. I feel it. The last fight.
So I want him to. I know he's been training hard, and I want him to be there. I want him to be okay because I want to see a really good competitive fight. And I love Josh Taylor. He's like such a gentleman in and outside of the ring. He's amazing. I think he's awesome, and I'm hoping that it turns out to be a really good fight.
HLD is saying that Tio's promoting since Top Rank and ESPN is dropping the ball big time. But you know what, HLD? Teofimo has been talking nothing but trash about Top Rank and ESPN. Like all he does is down talk them. I wouldn't go big ball out for him neither. He was just like, oh, Top Rank needs to. If they want to keep the black fighters, keep the black fight. Like all he do is down talk them. You think I'm gonna big ball? True. No. Let the fight sell what it sells, and then we drop you when you lose. That's the plan. That's the plan. And if you lose,
but the thing too is I love Top Rank and I love ESPN too. But have they really just ever gone balls to the wall for anybody? No. I mean, they put people out there. This is the fight. This is the fight poster. This is what it is. So he can't really say that they're not. This is just their MO.
He's been talking shit about them since forever and a day. So what you expect? He was just saying how. Oh, the Top Rank wants to keep the black fighters, let them keep the black fighters. I brought Bud Light to them, and he was down talking to them. So they're not gonna go out their way. They want him to lose this fight, and when he loses, they're gonna drop him. They want him to lose this fight because he's been that ain't been nothing but trouble.
Yeah, that would definitely happen for sure. That would definitely happen. And then let's just go down the line. So July 25th, we have Fulton and Inoue. And that fight right there, that's going to be fire. Yeah. Like I almost thought that, like at first I thought it was going to be on the same date as Spence Crawford, but it's not. So that's good. So what are your thoughts on that, Nika and Chad?
That's going to be a great fight. I feel like the build-up has not started yet because it's still a little bit of time.
Because we're still digesting the mega fight.
We should see a little bit more of Twitter and everybody going crazy about this fight. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. So HLD said this is Tio's last fight, regardless of Top Rank. They're not dropping him. Well, either way, that's what I'm saying. So they don't really give a fuck. But there's a chance that you could resign with the company. So in your mind, like that's the smartest thing to do is not bash the company that you could possibly maybe resign to. That's dumb, in my opinion. But
yeah, that's true. Yeah, Twin Munoz. I hope he does get help. He's got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. You can see it, and I hope he does. I really do. I don't wish him any bad. But I'm really excited about this fight too, though.
I don't care for him. The way he's acting and the way he's speaking. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I just feel like he just come off as a sore loser. Ever since he lost against Kambosos, his attitude, he's just like a nasty sore loser, in my opinion. So
no, I get it. I feel you. What does the chat think about Fulton Inoue? Like that's an exciting fight. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, is it gonna air like at a decent time, or is it gonna be?
I hope at a decent time. I mean, I'll get up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really want to, but I will.
Crazy god awful time in the morning. Like
yeah, that's true. Because it's gonna be in Tokyo. So
yeah, I'm saying it's gonna probably be at some crazy time.
Yeah, it is.
But we'll all be up watching it because that's definitely a fight too.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch it anyway. And then we have the mega fight, July 29th in Vegas. Get y'all tickets, everybody. Tuesday morning in the U.S. Okay. 6 a.m. in California.
So that's 3:00 my time.
Okay. Okay. So it'll be 4 my time. Yeah. I can watch it at work. No beer. Don't take. We don't want you to get fired at work. Fulton getting smoked by the monster. I'm with you, HLD. I'm with you.
We shall see.
Yeah. Well, we will see though. We will see. Yeah, same, Crystal. Me too.
Oh, but
You know what,
Crystal's
Tony?
gonna have
That's
to
a
go
good
in there.
question. When is this Stanionis fight with Ortiz? What is that date? How do I not have that date?
I forgot. I had it. I remember the.
That's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
I like that fight. That's competitive for both sides.
I hope that he's like, his health is all the way good.
Yeah,
because that's that's a scary situation, and like kind of puts all your plans in a different way, because you're like, what if you have to end your boxing career because of illness that your body can't recover
exactly.
from? So
that's right, Crystal. We own
yeah.
that. There.
I finally get to meet both of you, Crystal and Christine. So that'll be fun.
Right, exactly.
And chicken
July
too.
7th.
Chicken too. So
okay, good. Now this is good. Look, you know what? This was a great show. We love y'all. Please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, shame on you. Shame on you. But there's still time. Please subscribe.
backwards. Yeah, 9 a.m. for us.
Because
I went back twin instead of 4. Yeah, if it's 6 o'clock in LA, it would be 9 a.m. for us.
Okay.
So 8 a.m. for you.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Twin. Twin, I hope we're gonna see you. And who all's gonna be in Vegas? Like, if you're gonna be in Vegas, raise your hand. Cause I'm raising my hand. Like, are you raising your hand, girl? Okay, if you're gonna be in Vegas, raise your hand. Yeah, I know you are, Twin. I know you are. So I know we'll definitely see you out there.
For the people that have an issue with me, if you run into me and you have an issue, I don't have a problem. Let's just keep it
Crystal's
cute.
like, woo.
Cute.
Thoughts on Ryan Garcia Pacquiao? No, Tony, we're not even talking about that. Yes, tickets go on sale tomorrow. We're super excited. About that. Absolutely. I hope on my job be on some BS sometimes. I'm gonna try to make it for sure. Yeah, those jobs, they always get in the way, don't they?
Let me tell you, because I just can't understand these men that are so sensitive over boxing. It's unreal. Like, if you're having a debate with me and we're debating about boxing, and I could tell that you don't have anything else intelligent to say, or you don't have a comeback, when you take it personal, as far as like, saying you've been run through by the industry, because I said that because somebody's on the internet, I'm not even gonna say his name, but I'm gonna call him Yuck Mouth. He was talking about Bud fans, how goofy Bud fans are. So all I commented was, then talk about the goofy Spence fans like yourself, like that. And then he just went lying and being all personal over boxing. It's like, come on, get out of your feelings. It's not that serious.
Yeah, I think
I will address you on Friday when I'm drunk. Well, not drunk, because I don't get drunk, but when I'm tipsy, I'm gonna lay into your ass on Friday. Best believe I'm laying into your ass, because you don't talk about me like that, lie on me like that, just because you got your feelings hurt and you don't have a comeback.
I think the bottom line is just because we're women and there's women in boxing doesn't mean we haven't worked our asses off to get where we're at. So I think that's the part that I don't like, because when people start saying certain things or whatever, that's when it's like very disrespectful. But I'm definitely not gonna name the name anymore either. And when anybody like messes with my people, like, I just disassociate myself. But it is what it is, and we're gonna keep on moving, because guess what? All we do is win, no matter what.
I will address him Friday though. When I go live Friday, I will address him. I'm not gonna do it here, because but Friday, I'm hopping on your ass, buddy.
So y'all tune in Friday. Okay, speaking of that, before we get out of here, the verses. When is the boxing verses coming on?
So I'm gonna do it closer to the fight date. So
okay.
Like 2 weeks before the actual fight.
Okay.
Because if I do it now, it's still not close.
No. Yeah. Build up. Absolutely.
Build it up a little. I'm gonna try to do like a press conference first, and then
okay. I like it.
People can talk their shit and build it up again, and then do the actual verses.
That sounds great. Yeah,
I'm gonna do it closer to.
That sounds great. Look, before we log off, thanks to the chat. We love y'all. We love to love y'all. Thanks for always supporting every Wednesday. Be sure you like us. Be sure you're subscribed. And God willing, we're gonna see y'all. Those that are going to Vegas in Vegas. We can't wait. Nika, any last words?
Thanks for everyone tuning in. Our guests for coming on as well. We'll see you next Wednesday, and we're getting all these good fights in 2023. It's a good thing.
I'm saying it's
We'll
good.
find a reason to complain, but we really don't have one, but we'll find one.
Absolutely. So thank you all. We love to love you, and we will see you next Wednesday.
Good night.